Miss Stamper. Ruth Stamper Moran.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Thanks. Ms. Moran, I am muted, yes, so she can hear me.
Thank you.
Ms. Moran,
Good day.
I need you to stop. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Can you hear me? Oh, man, she's okay. Hey, I'm telling you this, Miss Moran, you are to be in person. I'm not allowing you to appear on Zoom. You're in a vehicle, you're driving, you're smoking, you're in a tank shirt. I cannot hear you because your audio is not working. You need to appear in person. I'm not allowing you to appear via Zoom. Then I will let you know, Council, that Ms. Moran has logged in on a number of occasions, but she's in her car, she's driving, she has a tank shirt on, and she's not somehow, she can hear me, but I can't hear her. So that's not going to work. And then she started smoking, so I told her she needed to be in person. So just so you know that in case you're getting any communications regarding Miss Moran, I'm not going to allow her to appear via Zoom. Okay, so let's go on the record in the matter of Epic Property Management versus Trinity, Alvario, and Jill Field, 2501290.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Hamzi Sob on behalf of the plaintiff.
Okay, Ms. Field, you can step up to the podium. Ms. Alvario, your name for the record, please.
Trinity Alvario.
Okay, and Ms. Field, your name for the record, please.
Jill Field.
Okay, and so council, you had an opportunity to speak to everybody in a breakout room, correct?
I have, Your Honor. So I, as I was speaking to them, I did make some confirmations that there is no dispute as to the balance. Ms. Alvario did apply for financial assistance, but she told me, or sorry, yeah, Ms. Alvario did apply for financial assistance, but she was denied. I believe it was because she doesn't have a job. And Ms. Teal hasn't applied for financial assistance, but indicated that she's willing to. I did reach out to my client to see if they're willing to extend any kind of time frame to be able to give them the opportunity to pay on this, because they stated that they wouldn't be able to pay within the 10-day time frame. But unfortunately, my client made it very clear to me that they wanted judgment within the 10 days, which I believe is the 2nd of September.
Well, hold on just a moment, council. So Ms. Alvario applied for assistance and was denied, correct?
Correct.
And then Ms. Steele represented to you that she was going to apply.
Yeah, that she hasn't applied, but was willing to apply if it meant she gets more time, I believe.
Okay, so Ms. Steele, are you intending to apply for assistance?
Yes,
And when are you doing that?
I can do that today.
Okay. So with Ms. Steele applying for assistance, court is going to set this for a second hearing.
Your Honor, this is a second hearing.
It is a second hearing, yes. So I apologize. Everybody was here August 5th. We set it for August 22nd because I know that the defendants were applying for rental assistance. So ma'am, why didn't you apply for rental assistance back on August 5th?
I thought that my daughter did. She was applying for some
Well,
aid,
apparently she did, but she was denied because she's not working.
and I didn't know that she was denied until right before. They don't tell you until right before.
Okay, do you
So-
reside there also?
No,
You don't reside there.
no,
Okay.
I'm on the lease.
You're on the lease, but you don't reside there, so I don't know if you would even, counsel, would she even be approved for assistance if she doesn't live there?
I don't think she would, Your Honor.
I don't think you would, because you don't live there. If the
I
only
don't
reason,
know how it works.
if the only reason is to extend the time for the writ, then that's not something that's going to work, knowing that you're going to be denied because you don't reside there. Okay, so Ms. Alvario, why aren't you working?
I take care of my baby full time.
Well, okay, so how do you intend to support yourself and your baby if you're not working?
His dad.
Well, obviously, because ma'am, you're here because you haven't paid rent. And it's in your mom's name as well, so it's affecting her as well. So my question is, how are you intending to support yourself and your child if you're not working?
Well, my mom was supposed to be paying the rent while I raised him for the time that he's breastfeeding. Can't work when he breastfeeds.
That's absolutely not true, ma'am. There are many, 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 many women that work full-time while they're breastfeeding.
Yes, and their baby accepts a bottle. My baby does not.
Ma'am, have you looked into working from home?
Yes, I have. I've actually been applying to jobs nonstop for working from home.
Okay. And how old is your child, ma'am?
He just turned 1.
Okay, so, ma'am, the court doesn't have a legal basis to not enter a judgment that you'll have to move out in 10 days. So, you're going to have to figure it out at that point as to what you need to do to support yourself and your child. It's not your mom's responsibility. I know even if she offered to help you, I mean, it's expensive to support 2 separate households. So sometimes, what we'd like to do and what we have to do are 2 different things. You're going to have to move out, ma'am, in 10 days unless you come up with the amount that's owed.
Okay.
There's something you'd like to say, ma'am? Ms. Neal? Council, how much is owed?
Altogether, including the $183 court cost, it'd be $2,133.
Okay, and Ms. Alvario, are you laying down?
Excuse me?
Are you laying down right now?
No, I'm sitting on the couch.
Okay. So I believe that that's September 2nd, correct? The 10 days?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, the court's going to, Ms. Alvario, you understand your rights that you received in your packet of information, correct?
Yes.
Okay, in fact, you availed yourself of some of those rights because you sought rental assistance, although you were not approved. All right, and, Dave, can you please grab this, tissue, please? And the court, do you have any questions, ma'am?
No.
I'm sorry? Is that no?
Yes, no.
All right. All right, the court does find after hearing that plaintiff is entitled to recover possession of the property. The amount now due and owing for unpaid rent and other costs is $2,132 if that amount is not paid or defendant does not move out on or before September 2nd. Plan for applying for evicting the defendant. Additional money may be owed if the owners of the property occurs or rent continues to accrue. Partial payment will not prevent the court from issuing an order evicting the defendant. No money judgment will enter at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am. Good luck, ma'am. Thank you. All right, let's go off the record.
Yeah. Okay. Go! Will you hand me my screen box?
Now go, freak.
So let's go on the record in the matter of residences on Penn for Sandy McKenzie, 2501234.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, City Council, May 20th.
Okay, and Sandy McKenzie?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to come over to the table over here, please. Okay, and your name for the record, please.
Sandy McKenzie.
Okay, yep, all right. Okay, very good. And so today's date is scheduled for an in-person hearing in this matter. And I know the 2 of you were able to have a conversation out in the lobby, correct?
In a little room.
Okay, sorry, out there, wait, somewhere. And there's not a resolution?
Oh, there's not your.
Okay, so my notes show on July 25th that Mr. McKenzie indicated there were many repair issues. And then on August 11th, there was not an agreement on the amount owed and that the plaintiff was still claiming 5151. Okay? So where are we on the repair issues? Did you communicate those repair issues to your landlord?
Everything that I had, the issues that I had before, I also showed,
Okay, hold on. So the answer is yes? You communicate all that to the landlord?
Your Honor,
Yes.
yes.
And so counsel, did you receive that from your client?
Yes, Your Honor, my client's scheduled Gold Star, Restoration to come out there. They had a scheduled appointment with the defendant on, August the 19th. They did show up and they were not, granted access. Based on my discussions with Gold Star, they did knock on the door, they were not given access.
Okay, so let me ask a couple of things. There's a couple people here in the courtroom. Are these individuals,
My client.
they're your clients? Okay. So let me do this. I'm going to have both of you're going to have the individuals, if you can please step up there with Mr. Katz, and then I'm going to have all of your names placed on the record. Okay, and so, yeah, your name for the record, please.
Sherry Amplin,
Can you spell your first and last name?
CARAHAMBLIN,
All right, thank you. And what is your position?
Regional Manager.
Okay, and you have your name for the record, please.
Shala Haynes. It's Shala Haynes, SHALLAHAYNES.
And what is your position?
Amen.
So, counsel, I'm just going to ask a few questions to just kind of focus in what the issue is. What's that?
I'm good with us doing this.
Oh.
Sort of not.
Sort of informally, kind of? Okay. Your haircut looks nice, by the way.
Usually, what, I'm sorry?
So your haircut looks nice, by the way.
It looks better on Zoom.
Oh. All right, so, sir, what is it that you communicated were the repair issues that you were in need of?
I told them about the full, everything that's wrong with the
Okay,
apartment.
let me clarify something. I need specifics, and I'll tell you why I need specifics. Because number one, we have a record, and so all of that has to be on the record. Number two, people think because I sit in this position and have a robe that I'm all knowing, but I know the least of all of you. So that's why I need you to tell me with specificity, not everything with the floor. I need specifics, okay? So the floor, tell me about the floor, where in the apartment about the floor. So that's what I need, okay? So before you're going into, the floor, the bathroom, or whatever, tell me, before you move on to the next one, tell me everything about the floor, okay? All right, and keep your volume up so that we can record here, okay?
Okay.
So, the floor, you started with, let's go with the floor.
The floor in the bathroom is cracked and there's a slope.
Okay.
It's directly in front of the toilet and it goes into the tub.
Okay, so let me just, I want to pause you right there. What kind of flooring is it? Is it tile, hardwood, linoleum, what is it?
It's not wood and it's not a tile. I don't know what it's called, but it's not wood and it's not tiles.
Is it linoleum?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, I'm going to defer to either Ms. Hamlin or Ms. Haynes. What type of flooring is in Mr. McKenzie's bathroom?
I have a video.
Okay,
I sent it to you.
what's that?
I sent it to you.
Okay, I appreciate that, but I can't look at anything unless it's properly before the court. So just for the record, I did not view a video because I can't yet review the video, okay? The rules of evidence preclude me from reviewing the video just on my own.
Okay, I had to send it to, or their lawyers saw it too.
Oh, that's great. No, that's great. I'm glad that you both saw it. But just so you know that you emailed it to me, but
Yes.
I did not view it because I cannot view it unless it's been properly before the court. And foundation made and all that good stuff. So just so that everybody knows, I did not view the video. Okay, not that you shouldn't have sent it to the court, right? Because yes, you had to send it to the court, but I'm letting you know that I did not view it. So when I tell you, breaking the myth that I'm all knowing, I'm 100% telling you I'm not all knowing. So what type of flooring is it?
vinyl plank.
It's LVP.
LVP.
Oh, yes, okay, LVP, that's my own thing, okay. So it kind of looks like wood, but it's not wood, but it's
Yeah.
more, yes, got it, okay. All right. So it's cracked directly in front of the toilet.
So it's cracked, and when you're walking, say this was the floor, and when you get to the crack, it dips down, like you're gonna fall through it. And it goes so far down that it goes underneath the
But
shower.
it's subflooring. So something with the subflooring potentially could be wrong.
I don't know what's
Well, so before you lay anything down, you have to have,
oh, it's the floor before the floor.
correct.
Oh, yeah, well, it, like I said, it dips and goes underneath the tub. So much so that you can stick your hand under the tub,
Okay, so.
or your
before-
fingers, not your
Okay.
whole hand.
Okay, so, you were made aware of that, correct? That's Ms. Hamlin.
Yes, so we have a work order that was submitted.
Hold on, I'm sorry, so my question is, you were made aware of that?
Not the div.
No, you're not made aware of the flooring issue in the bathroom?
It doesn't say correct.
Okay,
I can tell you what was called in for the work order.
well, hold on, so you were not made aware of the crack? Were you made aware of a flooring issue in the bathroom?
It was called in that the bath floor was lifting.
Okay, so do you know there was something with the bathroom floor? Okay, all right, what's the next issue?
So on with the tub, when we first moved in, they told us that only thing needed to be done was the glazing of,
Who's they?
it wasn't her, it was a different two ladies,
Okay, who's her?
different two managers.
Okay, so as I said before, I'm recording, I'm here,
I'm sorry,
and it's only audio, so specifics are important.
there were two different, property manager
Okay.
ladies.
Okay, very
Not
good.
things-
Okay. Okay, so you were told that the tub had to be glazed.
Yes, and, we got there, it was all chipped up like old paint, you know, on the inside the tub and around the top of the tub by the,
So the
With
tub
false-
itself, the tub was chipped?
yeah, inside of it. So the tub goes like a slope, you know, towards the, drain.
Right,
And from the back, all the way, it was like it was rust, like a rust color, but
okay,
it was just chips. So like it was paint or something.
okay,
And then all through the bottom, right by the train, it's paint chips. They're chipped up like you could lift it up.
okay.
And then you could, from
You could lift one up.
the chips, you can lift them off the.
Oh, okay.
So there's right there where the faucets are. Or that's the end of the tub.
Okay, all right, so were you made aware of the chipping of the tub?
Yes, we were, and it has been glazed.
Okay,
So our contractor was called out and it's been
okay,
glazed.
what about the chips in the tub? That doesn't just get fixed with glazing.
So when they prep for the glazing, it'll smooth it out and cover everything over with the glazing.
Okay, so that hasn't been fixed yet.
It has been done.
Oh, now it's been done.
The tub
You
was
told me it was
glazed.
glazed.
The tub was glazed.
Did they address the chips?
The chips that were in the thing. I don't know if she got them from the one from the hole that was in the ceiling that fell into the tub. But the ones that were in the tub, they're not there anymore. That's what you mean.
Is the chipped paint repaired?
Inside the tub, yes,
Wherever the chipped paint was, is it repaired?
yes, and
All of the paint that was chipped on the top is repaired?
yes.
Okay. All right, when did that occur?
So that just happened, if I could add, every time that.
No additions right now. When was that repaired?
The last time that we had a.
August 11th?
Yes,
Is that the same day?
no, the last time that we had that video chat, they scheduled it for that time, and I remember telling you that they scheduled it for today, but I was with you. So I told them they couldn't come, and then they came the next day.
Okay, so the 12th,
Yes.
August 12th, okay.
Now, that was the third time.
Okay, hold on. Nothing additional right now. What's the next issue for repair?
Okay, so,
Start talking about something with the faucet.
yes, so the faucets on the tub, it has three, handles, obviously one for cold, hot, and then one for the shower. So all of those, when you turn them on, you expect like, if you turn on cold water, it should just be cold water. But when you turn the cold water on, the cold water comes out of the faucet and the shower. And then when you turn it off, both faucets go off. Then when you turn on the hot water, both come on. So you can't turn on the shower and just have a shower. The faucet, the tub constantly runs. It never turns off. So when you turn on to take a shower, the tub is filling up the whole time, which made it difficult before they come to glaze the tub.
Okay, has that been repaired?
No,
Okay, were you notified of the shower issue, shower tub issue?
Maintenance did advise that there was no leak when they went over. No leak,
No, leak when they went over. Okay, so they looked at it. Kind of like when your car doesn't work, you take it to the shop and then it works that day. Okay, hold on just a moment. Okay, did you have video of that also? I presume you did, okay.
I was gonna say, that's not the leak. The leak is above that.
Well, hold on, okay, so when you say that there's no leak coming out of the bottom faucet and the shower head at the same time?
that wasn't specified on the maintenance notes, it just said. Ceiling is not leaking.
Okay, so we're talking about the faucet.
Okay, they haven't made any
The
notes.
shower head and the tub faucet.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah,
Okay,
so they haven't made any notes on the faucets.
so you don't know if maintenance has looked at that yet?
I personally don't.
Okay, Ms. Haynes, has maintenance looked at that?
Nothing.
And Your Honor, it's not maintenance that's gonna be doing all this, it is Gold Star that's gonna be going in there and.
Well, okay, that's fine, it's just somebody hasn't been on, I presume that they're sending maintenance in there first to look at something, before they know who to dispatch out to repair.
Well, I think they were gonna have Gold Star review everything that was outstanding so that they can confirm that everything is working properly. If they're already out there, they would look at everything.
They do plumbing too?
Well, they would be able to, yeah, I mean, they do have,
Oh, kind of a jack of all trades, master of
I mean,
none.
they're a restoration company, so they have, you know,
Contractors.
expertise in
Yeah.
everything.
Okay. All right, so let's jump to the ceiling.
Okay,
That's in the
so,
bathroom also?
yep, directly above the shower,
I'm sorry, you only have one bathroom?
you don't have one bathroom.
Okay,
So directly above the shower, when we first got there, it was like a crack. And you could see that the paint was starting to come off, which was probably some of the paint that was in there, also the chips.
in there, meaning
In the tub. Sorry, in the tub where the chips were.
Okay.
So right above the shower, so here's the shower head, and then here's the ceiling, and the hole is right there. So,
Okay.
as it started to get worse, I didn't know what was happening, because you could hear it dripping, but I don't know where it was coming from, like, we had just moved in. So,
I'm sorry, what floor do you live on?
we live on the second floor,
Okay, there's 3 floors.
3 floors.
Okay,
And so I was listening to trying to find out where the leak was coming from, and I never found it, but you can always hear it. And you could hear it hitting you know how a tub sounds.
yep.
So I thought it was the sink, wasn't the sink. Then I went to the sink in the bathroom, wasn't that sink. So I couldn't find it. So one day, taking a shower, got out of the shower, and it just starts coming down like the shower was still on. So I tried to turn the handles, but it wasn't the shower. It was coming from the hole.
Did you take a video of that?
Yes, I have, not when it was raining a bunch, because I had to go, I was getting out of the shower.
Shot in front of the shower.
And I wasn't dressed, so I had to go get that. And I took a picture, and I have video, and I could hear that upstairs they were doing something. I don't know if it was the tub or the toilet, but you could hear something running.
So when you say they were doing something, was the
I'm sorry.
apartment above occupied?
The apartment above is occupied. There's been somebody there since we have been there. There's
Okay.
always,
So when it started gushing out of the ceiling,
that's what I'm
was there
saying.
a hole or was it just?
No, there's a hole.
There was a hole.
First, it got
Did
bigger.
it open up?
As the time has gone on, it went from just probably about as long as my finger to now you can fit like 4 fingers in it.
Okay,
And
So, okay, so a moment, so Ms. Hamlin. Obviously, it's already testified that the maintenance said there was no leak at that time. Did they note if there was a hole above the ceiling?
No notes, but we have had the Gold Star contractors scheduled a few times. They've come out and they've not been able to gain entry to the apartment.
That's gonna be a separate issue, so please just answer my question.
Yes.
The notified maintenance indicated no leak. But was there a note about the condition of the ceiling above the shower where Mr. McKenzie is indicating there's a leak?
So that would be the reason why we would call a contractor out to make drywall repairs.
So the answer is yes. You're aware that there's damage to the ceiling?
There, yes, that's why we would call a contractor out.
I know it sounds very annoying the
No, I
way I'm asking
understand.
the questions, but I need to make a record.
I understand.
And so I need to be very clear on items. Okay. All right. So after the ceiling, what's next?
So, after the ceiling, you can see, now that I know where leaks come from, I noticed it a lot more, and I could see that it started to run down the wall. So, sometimes it just.
Are we still in the bathroom?
Still in the bathroom.
Okay.
Everything's in the bathroom.
So I'm sorry, so all of the issues, the maintenance issues are all,
Except for one,
okay,
but it comes from the bathroom.
okay,
So, as the hole got bigger, it started to not just fall like rain, it started to go against the wall. So it would be falling and then the water would go against the wall and go all the way down the wall.
okay.
And then that's where you had that long, like, water line from the hole.
Okay, so what, is that also in the bathroom?
Yeah, everything in that. the-
So has the wall, has there been a split in the wall?
The wall where it was leaking down?
Yes.
No.
Okay,
But it's a line of water, like a brown
Okay.
line from the water going down into the tub, and that's on video too.
okay. So is the bathtub, is the entirety of the bathtub ceramic? Is it a ceramic surround, so to speak? Or is only the base of the tub ceramic and the rest of it's painted?
No, I believe it's the same, it feels the same.
So the
Like the
walls
side.
are the same as the tub?
Oh, no, the tub, like the side of the tub and the inside, that's what I thought you meant, I'm sorry, the
Yeah.
wall have little squares.
Okay, all right. Okay, so, safe to presume that restoration was going to look at that as well,
It's probably all related.
the deduction.
Hey,
Okay,
maintenance guy.
or detective. Okay, and so then what's the next issue?
So, the next issue is that someone had come, there's only been a maintenance coming to our house 3 times. Like actually
Hold on.
inside.
Hold on. I wanna know what's the next issue that needs repaired.
That's on, the next issue is that, they told me when they came in,
Who's they?
the manager people.
Ms. Hamlin and Ms. Haynes are two different.
Sounds
different, okay,
This is the first time, I think this person is new.
okay.
So, they had come
She's
in,
not new, she's new to you, but.
new to, you know what I mean? She had, the guy had come in, saw the hole after we told him about it. And then he come in to fix it and said, he, stuck his hand in it. And then he said, I have to go upstairs to fix that. And he left and he go upstairs, but he never came back.
Okay,
And so the leak now is not just dripping there, but it went to the other side of the bathroom. So,
different from the wall, a different spot too?
so what do you mean, like the
Well,
wall?
you just testified about it dripping down the wall, so now
Yes.
it's across the whole ceiling.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, so if, when you walk into my bathroom, you walk in this way, the shower and the tub is to your left. So you turn and you go and you're looking directly at the shower. And here's the head of the shower, there's the hole, and now the leak is gone all the way across to the other side, to the entrance where you walk into the bathroom.
okay,
And so as it's going across, you can start to see it in the video from one video to the next. It's getting darker and darker and darker because it's water. And then it stopped and it turned into like a circle right in the middle of the ceiling. And now the paint has started to chip and now it's opening up just like the other hole. It hasn't opened up, but it's got a hole, it's brown.
Have you touched it up there? Have you
No, I
touched
don't
the
reach up
ceiling?
there.
Does it feel
It,
cold or damp?
it leaks, but I haven't touched it. But I see the water and it's also a part.
Okay, so then tell me, so anything else in the bathroom? Any other issues in the bathroom?
So going across the ceiling to the other side
Okay.
of the entrance is the leak. And now it went to on top of our washer and dryer. The washer and dryer is inside the bathroom. So when you walk into the bathroom, you're looking directly at the washer and dryer.
Okay,
And just above the washer and dryer is a light. And it has what would you call that? A fixture, a bulb. It covers up the bulb. And it got darker and darker and darker. Then it turned brown. And then it started leaking through the light socket. So I immediately called down to the manager's office when we realized that the leak, there's water coming from somewhere. So I thought it was coming from the other leak, splashing, because it was going onto the floor. And I'm walking on it, and I'm like, well, it's not going all the way across the floor. Again, there's another leak, so now I'm trying to find it. I know it's not the one in the tub, and I'm trying to hear it, and then you hear it hitting the top.
so I'm sorry, so has there been damage to your washer and dryer?
Yes, so
Okay.
that,
Did you submit that to,
yes,
okay, and so Ms. Hamblin or Ms. Haynes, do you have information about that? Who'd you submit that to?
the
Okay,
other lady manager, sorry.
okay, so let's leave the bathroom now. Is there anything else in the bathroom?
Yes, there is.
There is?
There is a lot in the bathroom. When I tell you, it's.
Okay, so let's leave the bathroom for a moment.
Okay.
And tell me where else, you said there was everything but one is in the
Yes.
bathroom, so where's the one that's not in the bathroom?
So directly next to our bathroom is our kitchen. So you have the washer and dryer, which is stacked on top of each other. And then there's a wall, and then there's my kitchen.
Okay,
And the ceiling has started to rot. There's a black mold or mildew or something up there. And it's gone, so say this is our floor, it's going onto the kitchen and it's in a crack of the kitchen. And then it started to leak and it was small, but now it's getting bigger and bigger, just like the other cracks and leaks. Also,
okay, are you aware of that?
No, ma'am.
I let them know.
Okay, how have you been letting them know, sir?
I called down there to speak to them on the phone. Because if I don't call them, I'll send an email. And I have those emails, I sent those to you as well. Sorry, I know you didn't get them yet.
Okay.
But I called there and I told them that for a bit, our sink and dishwasher had was messed up, but that fixed. And nobody came to fix it. The maintenance guy came in, the maintenance guy came to the door and he never came in. And he told my daughter that we have to get parts for that, but it won't be for another month until the parts come. He
Okay.
never looked at it.
So let me just ask you this question, sir.
Okay.
So where have you been depositing the money for rent?
We have an escrow account.
Okay, and
But
Mr.
it's
Getz,
also,
Mr. Getz,
Yeah.
please, has Mr. McKenzie provided you with a proof of that?
No, I haven't received anything to be.
I've never even talked to this guy before, and nobody's ever asked.
Okay, well, he's the attorney for your landlord.
It's been.
Mr. Horgan
it was two different.
was at the first hearing. He indicated in his notes that, Mr. McKenzie was putting money in escrow, but he's taking his word for it. He didn't provide him any.
Okay, so so you have it in a bank account?
I do have it in the bank account.
Okay, so, okay, so Gold Restoration,
Gold Star Restoration.
okay. They indicated they went there on Tuesday?
Tuesday, it was scheduled to be there on Tuesday.
Okay, sir, were you involved in the scheduling of that?
No, it was not, and nobody came to the house. I got a call. Now, I don't know when the new lady came, but I got a call on the phone saying, are you available for them to come in and fix the hole above your shower?
Okay, when did you receive the call?
I can't remember the day.
Was it about the day of?
Yeah, it was that day. They was asking, can they come the day when they
That
called?
same day?
Yes.
Okay.
And she said, I said, no, I'm not there. And she said, I said, how come you guys didn't call and schedule it? It
Okay,
has-
so you weren't home?
No.
Okay, just a moment. Miss Hayes, is that how that went down?
So I made this
Hold on.
change.
Yeah, yes or no? Did you contact Mr. McKenzie
Yes,
the day of the restoration company coming out to the property?
yes, I talked to them after the restoration company was there trying to get in.
Was there any notice given to,
Yes.
was there any notice given to Mr. McKenzie about the day and time that the restoration company was going to be there?
Your Honor, I have to answer that one because this wasn't from Ms. Haynes. I spoke to Kenora, who used to be the manager there. She indicated that she did call prior to the scheduled time.
When did you call?
She said, for sure, day beforehand.
Okay,
I
well-
didn't ask for the specifics as far as how far beforehand, but it was confirmed that they were aware of that scheduled appointment.
Are we
It
talking
was
about the one for Tuesday?
Correct, and it was not on Tuesday. There was no.
You said the 19th, that was Tuesday.
Tonight was the day that they were there.
That's the day we're talking about.
Prior to that date, she called Mr.
Counsel.
McKenzie.
That's the date we're talking about
I
right now.
understand that, but you asked me if they were aware beforehand of the scheduled date. So what I'm saying is that she did call him before that date to inform him that Gold Star was going to be here.
Okay, so where's Miss Kenora?
She's available via Zoom, Your Honor. I only after speaking to Ms. McKenzie did I contact her to find out, because my understanding, speaking to everyone, looking at the information, was that they were aware of the situation. When he informed me that, one, that they were unaware of it beforehand, and two, no one was there, I contacted Gold Star to get their information, as well as I spoke to Kenora to find out what she recalls from this.
Okay, so she doesn't work there anymore?
No, she's at a different site.
Okay, when did she move to a different site?
Saturday and Tuesday.
Tuesday was the official transfer.
Oh, okay. So here's what I'm seeing, right? I'm seeing a unit that seems to have a lot of water issues that need to be addressed. And so and I also see that there is, like we said, miscommunication somewhere regarding fixtures or fixing or renovating, whatever it may be. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this over for a few weeks so that work, well, at least the restoration company can come in, see what has to be done. The restoration company isn't going to come out the day of without any notice to anybody at the property. So I think what would be best is if the company provides Mr. McKenzie's email or phone number and then includes Mr. McKenzie on that thread with the restoration company, so then there's not any question as to when somebody is coming to the property. Also, sir, I know you have it in a separate bank account, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to order that you share that information with Mr. Katz. Mr. Katz, if you're comfortable with that, and that money continues to be deposited, then we don't have to do an order of escrow here at the court. You have to continue to deposit that your rental money in the escrow account.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what happens with that money is what I'll determine when everybody comes back. After there's been a determination as to what has to happen.
I had to call the city of Riverview, building inspector to come in, and they came out and they started inspecting all the buildings. They are about, I don't know if,
but that's something separate.
well, the only reason I said that is because the water, that was above the washer and dryer started to mold and went down to the wall next
Okay,
to
which is going to be some expensive, repair that has to occur.
it. It came out of the light socket. If there was a bubble underneath the light
Okay.
and water squirted out
Sure,
of the light
I'm
socket.
not discounting any of the stuff that you're telling me, right? I'm not. What I'm finding is that there's, a large issue that has to be rectified in the
Yes.
bathroom that seems to now be, making its way through other parts of the apartment. So, and then depending on all that, is there any sort of abatement that you would be entitled to or not? I don't know. But I think the goal is to make sure that the rent is being deposited and that the apartment is repaired.
The rent has been deposited. I gotta be honest, I really don't wanna, I've been looking for a new.
Oh, I understand, I read that.
If that's the case, maybe we could create this as a termination tenancy, because in all honesty, I spoke to Gold Star. It appeared that there was someone in the apartment at the time who indicates his brother and his daughter lived there. I think that they were not given access to the apartment, and this is not the first time.
Well, okay,
So
hold
I'd like to-
hold on, stop. I'm not going to get back and forth as to whether somebody was home, not home, right? What I'm saying is that there's clearly something that has to be repaired. If there's rent that's being deposited, so that portion of the statute is being complied with. Mr. McKenzie's indicated that he is looking for somewhere else to live. Okay, so maybe there is some communication between council and Mr. McKenzie as to what that looks like moving forward. So I'm not going to order that he has to be out by a certain time.
I'll see if I can discuss that with him and see if we can come to an agreement to convert this to termination where he moves out by a certain date.
Well, he also has to make sure he's able to locate someplace by a certain date. And so perhaps he wasn't prepared to do that, but now there's all these issues that have not been rectified. So, let's have everybody come back. We can do Monday the 15th, we can do 11 AM.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
And we don't resolve it.
it has to be the 15th. When you're like 18.
Well, Wednesdays and Thursdays are awful days. You thought you had to wait today? You'll be waiting hours on those days, for real. Do Mondays not work?
If it, on any other day, would be great.
Is there something significant about the 15th or is it Mondays in general?
Mondays.
Well, here's the thing. So,
Well, what time is that?
I was gonna do 11 AM. Do you work on Mondays?
I work Tuesday.
Okay, what hours do you work?
I'll be going from like 6 in the morning to like 10, 12.
Okay. Well, here's,
I wouldn't make no fuss about it, but that's like a big money day.
well, I can have you all up here via Zoom if there's a resolution. The reason I had you all in person was so that all of the documents could be exchanged. Every night you could look at everything right then, and there couldn't be anybody saying, oh, I didn't get this, I didn't get that. So,
There's from what he was talking about the call where they kept saying somebody was.
no, I'm not getting into that.
No.
Not doing it.
Okay.
Not getting into that.
Forget that part, but
I'm not.
they made an arrangement for today.
What I'm going, listen, I've already indicated that you are to be included in any communication with the restoration company.
Right.
So that there can be an agreed upon date with everybody and that you are in the know.
Absolutely. I'm the one who was on the phone and rescheduled that day for today. Every time that we make an arrangement, it's always on court dates for some reason. They only come out and to my house and actually do anything
Okay, I'm going to guess that that's a coincidence.
every time?
Well, I don't know. I don't know because, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to hope that that is a coincidence. Okay, so,
They're there to fix the hole in the ceiling, Your Honor, but they still haven't fixed the leak. So why would you fix the hole if there's still a leak?
well,
Like there's.
according to Mr. Katz, Gold Star is, they do all of it, so they're gonna know who they have to call for a leak. Because obviously, if there's damage to the drywall from moisture, there is a leak.
What? There's mildew or mold or something.
Yes, so all of that's going to have to be remediated.
And that's what they do, Your Honor.
The people that came was, I don't know who goes.
Okay, hold on. Well, I'm not going backwards right now, right? I'm not going to, I'm not going to go into who came or who didn't come to the property, because you're all coming back on the 15th. Gold Star will be there.
This will be the first time
What time are they scheduled for today?
that Gold Star.
What time are they scheduled for today?
There's a maintenance guy.
The question is, what time are they scheduled for today?
11 o'clock today.
Same time? that you're all
Every single
here.
time.
Well, that was probably between him and Gold Star.
So did anything get communicated about that to Gold Star? Yes.
I called Gold Star and called you,
Mhm.
and we made the appointment together. You said Friday.
I
You
said-
said that.
I said
Because you
today.
said this is the day that we go to court.
I said, are you sure you want to do that
That's what you
today? Because we have court that day. I have court with you guys that day. Did I not say that?
And I said, is that the date that you want? And you said yes.
And you said if I break that appointment,
I
But you
said,
don't
it's
know
our
when-
Hold on, only one can speak at a time.
if I was to break the appointment, she said, if you cancel again, I said, I didn't cancel the first time. You called me out of the blue.
Okay, if you cancel again, then what?
Then she doesn't know when they'll be able to come out and fix it.
And I would have to reschedule another time.
Okay, but I really don't know why you would have even picked today at 11 a.m. when today was the date for court.
He
Why,
said that.
when Gold Star gave you the date and time of today at 11 a.m., why you didn't just tell them that's not a good date?
They didn't say that. They actually said Thursday. He said no. He said, let's do it Friday. I got court with you guys on Friday. I said, you wanna do
One at a time, so please stop.
He said, I said, you wanna do it that day? He said, I said, what time is court? He said 11. I said, you think you're gonna be done with court by 12? He said, yeah. So
Okay.
I scheduled it.
Okay, so there's not going to be any more of this going on because it's all going to be done via text or email between Mr. McKenzie, the management office, and the restoration company or the plumber, whoever else has to come out. Anytime somebody has to go into the apartment and there has to be communication, it's to be via text or email. So that way, all of the he said, she said is gone. So everybody will be back September 15th at 11 a.m.
And Your Honor, as far as the escrow, the amount that's in escrow, is that going to be provided to me on this?
Yes, Mr. McKenzie has to submit proof of the balance
I was,
of the rent in the account.
okay, I will submit proof, that's no problem. But another problem that we had with the other, management team is that they tried to charge me for the washer and dryer and said they were gonna include that in the rent.
Hold on, what is your monthly rent?
1499, 1,499 is the base, 118 is utilities. There's $14 of damage waiver. So the monthly rent totals, so 1629 would be the, with including the utilities and the waiver. So 1,629.
So that your rent, sir, 1629?
I don't think that, I think it's 115. I mean, it's 1,559, I believe.
It's $118 of utility charges per month, which includes water, gas, trash, pest control.
It's just water.
There's utility.
Yes, I pay my own.
Only one can,
There's utility addenda.
okay, so we don't even have an agreed upon rental amount?
I have it at home on my sheet. I don't know I don't think he knows.
Well, I'm just the attorney that represents them, so I'm pretty sure he knows.
And I have a copy of the signed lease, Your Honor.
Good, what does the sign lease say?
$1,499 is base rent. Utilities are as follows: $60 water, $45 gas, $10 trash, $3 pest, so that right there totals
1617. I've been having this you're talking.
plus $14 for the damage waiver, which is another addendum in the lease, which is
1631 is the total.
I didn't even know about that,
Okay, so 1631 is the total. When's the last time you paid rent, sir?
when we first got there.
he has a credit going into June, $37, so.
Okay, so we're talking July,
June, July, and August.
June, July, August, last credit. Okay. So that should be 4893. 200 and how much dollar credit?
There was $237 as of June 1st, going into the month.
So 4656 should be the amount in escrow. Okay, now I understand, sir, that you are questioning whether or not that is your rent. So even if it's something around that amount, the court would be satisfied until there's some resolution as to what that monthly rental amount is. So you need to submit proof of that to Mr. Katz by Wednesday, the 27th.
And Your Honor, with that, would he provide the activity statement showing that he has been placing money in escrow, or you only care about the date of the placement? Because he's been saying he's been putting money in escrow. At times, I do like to see that they actually have been.
Yes, activity statement as well. Okay. And then we'll see you all back on September 15th at 11 a.m. Okay?
And Your Honor, do we want to maybe discuss a time period to schedule a vote, sir?
Well,
While we're.
given that
We know it's not the 15th of September.
that's correct, and I'm going to expect that that's something that's going to be done relatively quickly, since the leak seems to be spreading and there seems to be dark areas that need to be addressed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off the record. I'm going to allow you all to go out into the lobby, because I have 6 in custody that I need to do next. Allow you all to go out to the lobby to discuss that.
Well,
I'm going to expect that that would be something that's going to be on the calendar by one day next week.
okay, so let me do this, because if he runs home now, they might still, because it was between 12 and 5, I believe. So he might still be able to catch them today. If they can get out there today and take care of it, that would be great, because I'm assuming they have to take an initial assessment. And then they have to come back and schedule a time where they actually do the full work.
Possibly,
Okay.
and there might have to be multiple times. You have
Correct.
plumbing, you have drywall, you have.
So I'm gonna give him my phone number. And he can reach out to me if he doesn't reach them today, because if they come out today, that's great. We at least start the process. But let me give him my contact information, and this way he can reach out to me and say, they haven't been here, or they have been here, and then we can work on the next step, Your Honor.
Okay. So, sir, you're going home, you're gonna wait, you're gonna see if they've been there, or if they're going to show up, you're gonna communicate to Mr. Katz.
I don't wanna
If
find out. They're going to. Cause they haven't been.
Well, it wasn't done.
Between 12 and 5, they're gonna be there. So if he gets to his house now, because
Not
they don't.
12 and 5, I'm just saying they were supposed to have been there at 11.
What time did
You made the appointment for 12 to 5 today. Cheryl scheduled from 12 to 5.
Okay, that was stated, that was not stated at all. No, stop. We're not arguing with me, What was said was new, 12 o'clock, nobody said anything about 12 to 5. So, you have the number, write the names for Gold Star.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
gonna have you step out in the lobby, find out if they've been dispatched to the apartment yet, okay? If they have been, see if they can go back. If they have not, good, then you know you're gonna go and you're gonna wait for them to be there. And then any other subsequent scheduling needs to include Mr. McKenzie. Okay,
Thank you, Your
all
Honor.
right, thank you, let's go off the record.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you as well. What's that?
Remember, they said 11, same time.
Sir, I'm done, I'm not arguing, nobody's arguing anymore. There's been a miscommunication, whether it was 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 to 5, whatever it is. Now this is what we're doing moving forward. Yes, I'm very much aware as to what was said, yes.
Oh my God.
You have got to be kidding me. What is going on today? This is This is a joke. This is a joke. Today is an absolute joke. We need an interpreter.
I need an interpreter when I cannot express myself sometimes.
Joke. Oh my God, sir, put that cigarette out. I don't give a crap that you are outside of this. What is wrong with everybody today? You know what, Miss Reed? We're going to start bringing people in person. People going to learn how to act in a courtroom.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Ma'am? Ma'am? Can you hear it?
No.
Okay.
I have no patience for that. They try to get out of the day. I'm sitting up here. I'm the one that needs a drink.